Hello everybody, welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Majora's Mask Randomizer Blitz Tournament Season 1. We are Grand Finals Game 1 for you today between Vidya, James, and BrotinerDose. Commentating for us, we have Tony Big Blind, and tracking our Special K 620 and Warren Traveler. Say hello everybody.
What is up, everyone? I am back commentating again. I wasn't able to catch the last one, but I'm super excited to be back for the first game of Grand Finals. We'll be solo commentating today, so gonna be looking to the chat a bunch. Make sure to keep me in check if I say anything too off the wall, but we got about 40 seconds here until the runners are off. If you are not aware of what this race is going to be, basically it's a Majora Randomizer race, except all of the long checks are taken away, they are junked, replaced with basically a red rupee heart piece, whatever, and we start with one of the 4 dungeon remains. So as you can see, this one, we have the goat remains, so we will not be needing to go to Snowhead Temple today. We'll see if that actually means anything. That could mean we don't even need Goron Mask this seed, but we'll just have to wait and see as our runners are off, so good luck to them. Didn't get a glimpse at what was on the clock tower today, but it doesn't look like either of our runners really cared, so my guess is it'll be a heart piece. Just a red rupee on the tree, but both of these runners have gone through, you know, the initial 6-round groups, or 6-round Swiss stage, as well as competing in their, you know, individual best of 3s to get here. So these are the 2 best Blitz runners that we have. Super exciting. And okay, we have an early Bremen Mask, but also, much more importantly, we have light arrows on Swamp Tingle. Already with some super interesting stuff. Seems like, what opening will both of our runners partake in today? I know Vidya's been doing a lot of the Observatory opener. Looks like Brot is going for this East Clocktown chest. I'm curious where they're gonna really transition this, but it's just a small brown. I guess I'm kind of shocked to see that they don't open that for at least some money, but it is what it is. I didn't get to see whether that chest in sewers was big or not, so might just have to wait on that one. See if our runners ever go back for it. But yeah, looks like Vidya's keeping with the Observatory opener. Brot's doing south. We already got a big chest here. Okay, we got a bow. We got a bow. So, early bow, what does that mean? I mean, closer to North Access. Not that you really want to do it anytime soon, just because we don't necessarily need to go up there this seed, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Goron Village, foolish except for song. So, guess we will be needing, I guess not necessarily needing to go north, but we will probably be needing to go north. Generally speaking, foolish but song is required, but it could be for our Goron Lullaby. Mountain Village? Never mind, we will be going north. Monty Ranch Wath? Woodfall Wath? And Gorman Bros race is just a purple rupee. What else do we have? Kohut is also just a purple rupee. Alright. So we definitely won't be seeing horse race today. Yeah, no super bad hints yet. We do have Mountain Village Way of the Hero. And that can, in these settings, that can only be for Smithy 1, Smithy 2, or Darmani. Because anything locked behind the dungeon completion is of Snowhead Temple is trash. early Bomber's Notebook for Brot. Ever so minute time loss. And it looked like there was a silver rupee on the bomb bag purchase. So just a nice way to fill up the wallet. Ooh, nice. Alright. Left side well is dead. That's just one long thing that we're not going to have to do today. And yep, we got Brot playing Swamp Archery. Vidya's doing the classy Observatory opener. So basically, Vidya is going to be kind of doing a Clocktown loop and then going to go do a Termina Field loop. And Brot is probably going to finish this up, see what's on the Swamp Tree if he hasn't already, and then go check out, or go grab the Swamp Owl statue and then go back to Clocktown themselves. Oh, okay, we have 2 Sphere Zero bows. So both players are going to have an early bow, but from different locations. Pretty interesting to see, I guess. But that does mean neither of those locations can be Way of the Hero for the bow. So if we see like a Termina Field Wath, it's not going to be for the bow. Couple's Mask on Swamp Archery. Alright. Yes, the being able to watch Swamp Archery and just be played is really cool, just because once you like kind of memorize the locations of where everything's showing up, it just becomes very, very smooth, very clean, especially for someone who's done it so many times already. Vidya setting up Bomber Kids makes a lot of sense. Just get it out of the way, especially because you're going to be walking all around Clocktown anyways. Might as well just do the Bomber Kids. Also, did Vidya not do Mayor? Madame Aroma? Also, what was that on North Tingle? I guess nothing, because Brot's not grabbing it. But do have early light arrows, and they're immediately in logic with the bow. This is 100% the Flintstones song. Yep. I promise, I swear you're not tripping. I gotta download this for myself. It's so good. Whoa, okay. Brot is instantly going to day 2? What is this play? Alright. Huh, Brot is going for gold with these maneuvers right now. Wow. Whoa. Is Brot gonna go all the way to night 3? Or are they gonna do night... Oh my god, are they gonna rush ranch? Okay. This is gonna be super interesting race. Huh. Just a heart piece on Guru. That's what it looks like is happening right now. It looks like Brot is about to rush this Romani's Ranch Wath as fast as one reasonably could. Woohoo! For their sake, the only thing in logic right now is that Bremen's mask, so hopefully that works out for them. I guess the main thing that could really help at this point is finding Goron super early. Other than that, I feel like it's tough to really say this was a great idea, but... North Clocktown Way of the Hero. That definitely helps to the idea that this Bremen's Mask could be something. It's a red rupee on post main. You know, Broke could also gamble for Dog Race if they didn't find anything on either of the other two check. That might be something to consider if nothing is on Bremen's Mask or the top of the dog roof. Just have to wait and see. Oh, are we going to be seeing it? Yep, looks like we're also going to be seeing this tingle here. Another hint, repeated left side well. One thing about going range super early, hopefully we'll be getting maybe our 5th Wath, and hopefully a couple more of those foolish hints. Just a heart piece on all sides, coming out from Ranch Tingle and from Sword minigame. Mirror Shield. That is a potential Wath item there. We very well might need that this seed. Repeated Romani's Ranch hint. I can't imagine Brote will be skipping Bomber Kids this seed, though. Yeah, Mirror Shield is kind of gross, but... Human Transformation Fairy? Nothing. Oh, just a piece of heart. And this is already an exciting race to watch. Just the absolute divergence between these two players. Oh, very exciting. Vidya will be grabbing their 4 hints. And a repeated North Clocktown Way of the Hero. Alright, looks like we're gonna be getting the Bremen's Mask check from Brote. Everyone get ready for some lemons! The song here is just too good. Hinted Swamp Archery. Oh, I didn't see what the hint was on Vidya's side outside the Dongos. If anybody caught that. Unless it was just repeated. Ooh, big chest in the Dongo Grotto. Deku Mask, okay. That is very nice to see. We can now check both Playground and Human Transformation, and non-human Transformation Fairy. So at that point, we will be full clearing all possible Wath areas for North Clocktown. Definitely not gonna miss any of those today. We can go to Woodfall at this point, because we can go the long way around the swamp and then kill the Octo Rock? Kill the big Octo dude with the bow. Oh, that last chicken just being way too hard to find. If you're unaware, in the next version of the Majora's Mask Randomizer, the lemons will appear on the map, so that's super exciting. Just not gonna have to worry about not being able to find that last one. Garo's Mask. I mean, that is potential Wath item. Probably not the thing you want to be full rushing ranch for, though. So it's not what you love to see, I think, on Brote's end. On Brote's end, you probably would much rather see, like, Goron Mask here, just because that's such a big speed boost. And it doesn't look like that's a big chest either. Oh, Pamela is dead. So I'm so sorry for anybody looking to do Pamela check today. I don't think we're gonna be getting the Pendant of Memories anytime soon. I also didn't manage to see what was on the Termina Field Scrub. If anyone caught that. Gonna be getting their second bow, so I assume what we'll see... We're gonna see Brot doing a lot of Clocktown cleanup. We'll probably see... We might see a Honey and Darling play here, although they did drop all of their money. So we could have seen maybe Town Archery as well as Day 3 Honey and Darling, because we have that bow. They did drop all their money, so we might be just seeing... Maybe they'll do Observatory... Oh, no, they're just going to skip right to Night 3. Do Staff Room, and then reset cycle, and probably just play as if they didn't do anything else. So Vidya still sticking with the tried and true Observatory opener. Oh wait, no, it looks like they went south actually. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm pretty sure that was south. Oh wait, no. No. That's in the grass grotto, right? And Umbroten, just a song of... Oh no, that is... Okay, that is Road to Southern Swamp. I am going insane. Cool. Probably be a lot of points of that, so bear with me, please. But Brot is resetting, and again, it's probably just going to play as if they were in Clocktown for the first time, since they didn't really do any of the traditional Clocktown stuff. Still got to do things like Observatory, so probably see that first, and then I can see a world where after they do Observatory, they set up Bomber Kids, and then basically do what Vidya did, except stop at the Termina Field Scrub since they did everything else already. And on Vidya's end, it gets a bit tricky, because you want to do Day 2 Woods, but also, you don't have a bottle to do Kome, and just not doing Kome is always super scary. Just because that check alone takes so long to go back and do, that you're basically just going to be saying, yeah, I'm going to skip Kome and hope to not have to go back for it. So, I mean, like, I don't really know what else you're doing, though. Like, maybe Vidya will rush Ranch, but I think Vidya's probably just going to end up doing Southern Swamp first. Like, none of our hints really point us in any direction. Like, the Romani's Ranch hint, maybe for this Garo's Mask, which also means the Bremen's Mask might have been Wath. That all really depends on if we find Garo's Mask or not. Oh, you know what? I forgot Vidya had Deku. What I know some people like doing is holding off on Day 2 Woods and instead just wrapping around to do Deku Palace and Woodfall, just in hopes of finding a bottle somewhere in there first. I think that makes a lot of sense to do in this scenario. You could totally stop at Day 2 Woods on the way, but again, you're just like really heavily isolating the Kome check. It does look like, yeah, so it looks like Vidya's gonna be heading either to Woods or to Palace area. We'll just have to see. Wasn't Swamp foolish? If it was in the Dodongo Grotto and I didn't see it, but I'd believe it. I never saw Swamp foolish. Wait, I guess I can do the chat. Is it just exclamation foolish? I don't know. If it was anywhere, it would have been on the Gospel Stone outside the Dodongo's Grotto. So I guess the main way we'll know is whether Vidya checks the grotto in Southern Swamp. If they check that, then it's definitely not foolish. Because I think that's the only location it could realistically be. Now, what's gonna really suck for Vidya here in this scenario is if the ledge chest in this grotto is anything. It doesn't look like it is, although I didn't get the best view. Couple's Mask was express mail. Bean Man had our third bow. Interesting. Okay, we have not found a Cafe's Mask yet to take a look at that express mail. Just gonna need to keep that in the back of our mind. And then Giant's Mask on Madame Aroma in the office. Hey guys, that's time. We found all 3 bows. Just end it there, bow percent. We're good, right? We're done. Yeah, still a lot of key items we're really missing. That item. Oh, a bomb bag? Definitely not gonna be skipping out on that. So that does give us north access, although we can't do any of the mountain village checks. So I can't imagine we'll be seeing north until we are capable of doing the mountain village checks, or at least one of them. So yeah, this is just because of Brot deciding to do that super early on, it's gonna be definitely difficult to tell who really has the advantage at the moment. My gut is telling me it's Vidya, but I don't really know how much. It's kind of hard to compare the 2 positions right now. Just because of how vastly different the stuff they've been doing is. We get New Wave off of the Monkey Song. Not gonna be using that anytime soon. Missing both Elemental Arrows, Magic, Zora, and Hookshot, so... And yeah, he's not going for the Grotto, so I'm gonna work off the assumption that it was Southern Swamp Foolish. Or else, almost certainly he would check that Grotto there, but... We'll be able to 100% lock that in once we see the hint. And Goron Lullaby, very useless, which it doesn't 100% mean we'll still need the song from Goron Village, but it's basically guaranteed at this point. Now it's time to figure out what the Woodfall Wath is, and I'll tell you something right now. It's not 10 bomb shoes. It's definitely not 10 bomb shoes. I hope we don't get a nice song roulette. That wouldn't be very fun. My guess is our other 2 songs right now are going to be Goron Village and then Egos, since it's Mirror Shield. But we'll just have to wait and see. That's where I'm putting my money right now, though, so... I think we will be needing Goron this seed. And of course, our Wath chest is all the way in the back of Woodfall. Gonna be making the long run all the way around since we don't have Hookshot to speed up the process. Ooh, getting around this guy is gonna be a bit scuffed. Okay, never mind. Oh! Oh no, hopefully this beetle... Oh! Okay, that beetle can be so rude. You could definitely just get stuck in like a permanent... The beetle just knocks you off every time you respawn sort of shtick. And that... Alright, what is our waft for Woodfall? Lens! I think that... Probably... I see this lens, and I'm probably thinking now it's gonna be for healing Darmani. So honestly, this Goron Village song could be for healing at this point. Yeah, I think Darmani's probably the play with that lens. Since it's Mountain Village, Foolish, definitely makes a lot of sense for it to be that. And Broke picking up their Mirror Shield. So, Transformation Fairy was nothing. Pulling off the nice gainer from Vidya. Who needs to transform to climb the gate? And the day 2 cheese. To make all the rupees fall off the platform. So this is the only other thing in this area that could be Waft. So if it's not this, then it was either for the Mirror Shield or for the Bremen's Mask that led to... Oh, there it is, yes. Southern Swamp Foolish But Song. Great, okay. So Southern Swamp was in fact foolish. And that's what I was talking about with the Southern Swamp Foolish But Song thing. The Foolish But Song can point you in the direction of the dungeon that you have the remains for, weirdly enough. So I think... Yes, so we will need the Goron Village song 100% at this point. And Playground was just a heart piece. So that either means our Wath was for this Mirror Shield or for the Brand Mask. And oh no, Bro died on the dongos. Oh no. It happens to the best of us. Oh, oof. That is not what you want to be seeing in the grand finals of the Blitz race. Now is not the time to die to the dongos. But I'm sure nerves are high at this point. Oh, jeez. Brode is doing the crouch stab strats. I know a couple different ways of doing this. You could do crouch stab. You can do crouch stabs. Mainly, I think people just like to go for jump slashes. Another thing I've seen people do, or at least I've seen a video of at least once, is someone doing it with a bow. I've seen someone do this with a bow before. It takes as many bow hits as I believe crouch stabs, though, so I don't really know if it's that much better. Oh, and this chest was big. So these bombs might be important. Zora Mask! Alright, so where does that point us now? I guess we're going west? I guess we're gonna take an early trip west? I guess it's not that early, we're almost 30 minutes in at this point, but... Honestly, the Southern Swamp Foolish But Song here is really nice. You really love to see that, honestly. Just because it just cuts out having to do any of the Day 2 Wood shenanigans. Especially since we don't have a bottle. The crouch stab does store the last hit, but only on the Japanese version. since both of our runners are playing on the US version, as I believe is required for the randomizer, the crouch stab, the power crouch stab does not work. Yeah. You can shoot those for money? Alright, you know, I'm not gonna question it at this point. Probably needs the couple extra dollars just to get that last 99 for bank 1, I assume. And what was on the Termina Field scrub? Whole lot of nothing. Alright. Yep, Vidya planted exactly 99 into bank 1 for just a red rupee. Just a nothing. And it is really nice also on Vidya's end because they have a bomb bag, so they, with this bomb bag, they will be able to check Bio Baba Grotto. I assume they must have checked. They must have checked underwater chest already. There would be no reason to skip over that. $20 is $20, but listen, put two. I guess that, you know what? That's 10% interest. That's 10% right there. I think a lot of people would do a lot of things for 10% interest. Those Way of the Hero locations are a bit out of date at this point. The Way of the Hero locations we have so far are Mountain Village, Romani's Ranch, Woodfall, and North Clocktown. Also, for the Foolish hints, we should also have added on their Southern Swamp Foolish Butts. The Southern Swamp Foolish But song ended up being for Goron Lullaby. The North Clocktown hint was either for Mirror Shield or for Bremen's Mask, which led to Garo's Mask. And the Woodfall hint led to... why can't I think of it? Lens of Truth. Ah, I see why Vidya did this. Vidya is putting off West to do Wath Ranch first, which makes a lot of sense here. So they started from Bio Baba and then went around the other way to end up in Milk Road, which they never grabbed the owl statue for since Gorman Bros race was hinted as just being a purple rupee. So there was no reason to head here early. I think with the Garo's Mask, you probably don't gamble on Dog Race here. It'd be really funny to, but I don't think you do in any of these situations. Oh, and then I guess I should mention for our sometimes hints, we had Horse Race, Ho Hut, Left Side Well, Swamp Archery, and Pamela. The only thing being on anything was a Couple's Mask on Swamp Archery, and Couple's Mask did have Express Mail. So, but we have not found Cafe's Mask yet to pair with it. Since Postman's Freedom, the other check that is usually used with Express Mail, is not active in these settings. So we're mainly missing, I guess we're missing one of each type of hint. We're missing one Wath, one Foolish, one Sometimes. Yes, Ranch is Wath. There we go. Now all the Wath locations are up to date, as well as the Foolish locations. Yep, in Romani's Ranch, Lens of Truth Wath, yes. I think the assumption right now is the Lens of Truth Wath. The Lens of Truth Wath is probably pointing towards Darmani, since we also had a Mountain Village Wath. But you know, it could be for Shiro. Probably not. Or I guess for Path to Snowhead chest. Or Path to Snowhead ledge. Now, if we ever find Gibdo's mask, and it's not up in Akana, then that does throw the Romani's Ranch Wath back into question, just because you can't have a Garo Way of the Hero if you can also find Gibdo before you need to use the Garo mask. But yep, I think once both of these runners finish what they're about to do, they're just about equal. I think the only other things Brot hasn't done yet is I think both of the Zora checks and just getting Zora in general, and then Vidya still needs to do go do the area in Dog Race, as well as Night 3 Stockpot Inn. So I think at this point I'm probably willing to say that Vidya is probably ahead. And we know the Lens of Truth was all the way in the back. Or I guess the chest that you can see but not get to. For Woodfall, so it's gonna take Brot a little bit to get there. And yep, we're not seeing any gambles on Dog Race today. You need some very special circumstances to see people gamble on Dog Race. I imagine if the Bremen mask check wasn't anything, then maybe we'd see a gamble on Dog Race. But not today. Where does Vidya go now? The only place I feel like is really in consideration about where to go right now is West. Honestly, though, I think you probably want to clean up the Clocktown minigames first. So just being on day 3 here, doing Town Archery, doing Honey and Darling day 3, and then finishing off with Staff Room is probably the play. You listen, Blue Dog? I don't think Blue Dog's a choice, man. No, you just gotta bank on the 1 in a million glitch that Blue Dog wins. Duh. Blue Dog, best dog, right? Possible we need Cappy for progression. Referring to the Captain's Hat, I presume? Very possible at this point. I mean, honestly, at this point, we could be looking for magic to do... we could be looking for magic to go do Shiro. Since we have this, since we have the lens. Oh, was that Mask of Sense there? Well, we know left side well is nothing, so I don't think the Mask of Sense will actually be coming into play. It is something, though. Choosing to not do Town Archery, I see. I feel like you probably should do... Oh, no, I guess there is still opportunity to do Town Archery on night 3, huh? I think it still closes at normal time of 10 p.m. Looks like... Yeah, it looks like that is what's happening. Yep, so Town Archery closes at 10. Oh, they didn't have $20. I see. That would do it, huh? I guess that's some lucky money then from Staff Room. So I think if it's not in Town Archery, if progression's not in Town Archery, I mean, let me think. What do you even want to see at this point? Fire arrows? a wallet? I mean, we might need wallet at some point for Mountain Smithy 1. This lens also could be to get hot spring water as well, not necessarily for Darmani. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, yeah. I'm not going insane, I swear. Only a little bit. Wrote on their way to get the Zora mask. So I think I'm pretty comfortable in saying Vidya is at least a bit ahead at this point, just based on what checks each of them has done. I don't think Brot has done anything that Vidya hasn't done, is the main thing. Count archery? Nope. $50. So I think at this point you probably go west and say, hey, we got a couple things out west, you know, we got and it looks like that's what Vidya is doing. No, doesn't want to reset the cycle though. Probably just wants to keep some of their equipment, not have to re-pick up arrows or anything. To do the tingle. Yes, we have the PFE, PR play, we got the Cape Hall stuff. And then, of course, we have the 2 checks in Great Bay Coast. Now, I know a lot of players debate on which side to go first, generally speaking. I think a lot of people, it becomes a lot more controversial whenever you have Georg start, but you know, with a Goat Remains start. Oh, we also have this Picto bot. Oh, no, we don't. Southern Swamp is foolish. I'll remember one of these days. Oh, that is a big chest. That's a big one. That's the Goron mask. Heyo. All right. So, at this point, I think if you're Vidya, you probably go at least... You probably get this owl statue. Get the tingle. Reset cycle, go north? Fairly linear so far? I mean... Yeah, there hasn't been much branching out at this point. I mean, both players are converging rather nicely. Brot did decide to rush Ranch Day 3. Brot is a bit behind just when it comes to checks, but not really behind when it comes to anything really, really important. The only things they really haven't done at this point, I think, are Honey and Darling and then Town Archery. But there was nothing on either of them. And yep, looks like that's what Vidya's doing. Resetting cycle at this point. I assume now gonna go north? Now well, never mind. Mountain Village. Unfortunately, we can't actually do anything in Mountain Village yet. Those would require either... We would need some way to melt the ice, or we would need magic to use the lens to heal Darmani, which we also don't have healing for. So while Mountain Village is definitely the play, unfortunately we can't actually do anything yet there. Looks like first stomp for Vidya, though, is going to be Goron chest game. Makes a lot of sense. Fire arrow probably early at this point. Yeah, I mean, I think it almost kind of has to be, I feel like. I mean, I guess, though, like, even once we find fire arrows, we still can't do any Mountain Village check. Goron Village song is probably required. Yeah, I think, you know, it's either going to be one of our other 2 major songs, or it's going to be healing. You know, like, it could be Storms. I don't think Bean Chest was anything, though. Ice arrows on chest game. Ice arrows on chest game. How does that shake things up? I don't think that shakes things up really at all. Is Vidya also going to be going to check? Yeah, I guess so. Vidya's going to be checking Goron Punch Rock first. How many Woths are we missing? We're missing one Way of the Hero hint. And all of our Woths so far are technically fulfilled, except for this Mountain Village one. Yes, we're missing one Woth, one Foolish, and one Sometimes hint. Okay, and there's our magic. So that still doesn't actually put anything new into logic just yet, I don't believe. You know, once we get Hook, we can go do something like Shrine. We also have the entire Upper Arcana access. But, you know, we're still waiting for Hook on that. Honestly, based on what this last Woth hint is, if it's for an area we haven't seen yet, it could be for, like, you know, Fire Arrow's Hook, and then those are our last two Woths. Yeah, we're really only missing, you know, Fire Arrow's Hook Shot, and then our two songs. But based on what this Goron Village song is, we might also be needing to find an additional song item. Great Bay Temple! Okay. So, oh yeah, so at this point, here's my big prediction, right? We're gonna be getting healing in, Goron Village to do Darmani for Hookshot, and then Fire Arrows are in GBT. And then we'll need to find another song item somewhere. That's my guess. That's my guess, but what? He's going this way? I guess to check the lens, but you can't even do this without Hook. I'm surprised he's doing this. He's going to Path to Snowhead first. Because, like, you don't actually need to come up here. It's just, like, 2 checks. I guess it is big, though. You know what? There's something here usually when it's a Goat Seed. Double defense. And in Zoe Grotto, Razor Sword. Alright. Swamp was Foolish Accept Song, but the Accept Song was for Goron Lullaby. And there's no actual checks associated with Goron Lullaby other than the dungeon, so meh. Yeah, it's for Oath shenanigans. Okay, never mind, it's for Sonata. Okay, so probably just rush Woodfall Temple here, and then you'll probably find something in Woodfall Temple. Probably. Gonna be full clear in Woodfall Temple at this point. So yeah, our runners are really neck and neck here. It would be even closer, I think, if Vidya didn't go to Path to Snowhead for whatever reason. But man, this is really a race coming down to where are our final couple items. So we have 2 Woth locations. Potentially, actually, only 2 items. Oh yeah, I guess that, well, it depends at that point. We did have Mirror Shield in a Woth location, as well as Bremen's Mask, which led to Garo's Mask, so I think I'm kind of thinking that... Man, this is actually gonna get really weird, huh? Okay, there's a bottle. So if we find a wallet or gold dust, we can do one of the Mountain Smithy checks. Shiro is also in play. That is a good point. Still don't know what the lens wath was for. I think if Shiro is a major item, I think that then, well, basically, it doesn't like wrap up the seed, but it wraps up the seed almost in terms of knowledge. Just because at that point we'd have 2 items, 2 locations. But land title deed, well, that's junk. Land title deed, no help to us today. So maybe at this point, Elegy's vanilla. And then we're gonna get hooked somewhere, and then like fire arrows are in GBT. New prediction. I've never been wrong before. Never happened. Like we're gonna find a wallet or something else. Or, you know, the item we need could just be chilling in, like, Pirate's Fortress. Exterior, sewers. Maybe. Or just in Caper Hall. We haven't seen either of these locations yet. Fire arrows for Yorg access? I mean, that's kind of what we're imagining right now. Imagine being wrong ever, dude? Couldn't be me. Honestly, I've never been wrong about anything when it comes to Majora. Definitely not, no. I don't want to see any fact checks about 2 minutes ago. I don't want to see any. Yes. Fire arrows is one of those things you can't avoid logically. Same with like Deku Mask. You also can't avoid that logically. But you can logically dodge like Goron or like Zora in their respective start seeds. Fireless GBT? Maybe. Pretty even at the moment. Anyone got any advantage? No. Honestly, the only sliver of an advantage you might be able to say... Actually, no, yeah. The only sliver of an advantage you could maybe say is that Bro's slightly further ahead in this, but Vidya has done Town Archery and Honey and Darling. And Path to Snowhead at this point, although I don't think that'll really matter. So, I think it's basically just about even. Sonata was on Baby Goron. Vidya has double defense from Path to Snowhead, but kind of hard to call that an advantage in the grand finals of the Blitz race. I guess we do only have 4 hearts, so it is a big help. Oh yeah, magic. I always forget about these things, man. Thank you for keeping me in check. Magic was in Road to Akana Punch Rock. It's very true. Yeah, so I think Vidya's probably ahead, although how much does the magic really help here? That's the thing, right? I don't think the magic actually does a lot. Because Brode is gonna be getting the magic once they find Hookshot and go to Akana, because I imagine... I guess that depends how early you decide to dip Akana, once you find magic. Or once you find Hook, sorry. No, magic was not in Woodfall Darkroom. Magic was in, magic was on Road to Akana Goron Punch Rock. Sonata was in Goron Village, yes. For lens stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I can't foresee the scenario in which you actually use the magic anytime soon without the hook. Like, I think once you find Hookshot, once you start getting into GBT, of course, magic is extremely useful. But I think until then, it doesn't super matter. Fire arrows. I don't know where you're... I'm actually really curious where you're getting that idea from, Fox. If fire arrows is lens locked, then stage lights locks hook. Is that because that's the only fire arrow check? I guess that's because it's the only fire arrow check. Oh man, are both of our runners converging right at the end of Woodfall Temple here? It looks like it. Woo! It is super tight race right now. I do still think everyone is right. I think Vidya does definitely have the advantage at the moment. Just depends where the seed leads us. I mean, it's kind of hard. You can't really just blast through Woodfall Temple. I mean, there's a big risk you're taking if you don't do any of the checks. It's mainly because, you know, in Blitz, just like in Season 3 settings, we do have chest fairies turned on for the dungeons, so they are going to take at least a bit longer than if you were just doing them normal. Oh, you mean with hookshot? That's fair, yeah. No hookshot for Woodfall today. Odol was spinning the wind. And yep, I think Vidya's definitely taking the lead. I didn't even know you could do this on Odol. I don't know why. I guess that makes a lot of sense though, so. Is the spin stronger with magic? You can actually only do the special spin. I think it the magic makes it a bigger effect because you get that magic circle around your spin. I don't know if it makes it do more damage though. Being on a dole is really funny. Not that it matters, but and that's 1 of 3 dungeons done. And we found a bottle. we cleared the entirety of Woodfall Temple, and we found a bottle. So, still can't do... So, what do you do here? Rush Shiro? That feels so bad, though. It feels better for Brogue, because at least you get 2 checks out of that, but man... yeah, a bottle's a bottle, so very true. Alright, looks like Brot is gonna be doing West stuff, and I assume Vidya with this bottle is gonna be doing Shiro. Yeah, they wouldn't be West otherwise, so... Or they wouldn't be West Clocktown otherwise. So we'll see what pays off more. I thought if anyone would do Shiro, it would have been Brot, because they also have Road to Akana Grotto still to do. I guess there's a big chest here in Zor Cape. Gold Dust. Do you rush Gold Dust in this scenario? I think the answer is probably yes. Also, my god, if we needed to do eggs in Blitz, I think I'd go insane. Eggs is replaced with the Song of Soaring statue. Or Song of Soaring tablet. There are no eggs in Blitz settings. So, yeah, I guess as Brot, you probably check the chests you can do in here. And then we gonna be rushing Gold Dust. Very nice though that we at least have 2 bottles when we found this Gold Dust. We have a second bottle to store this hot water in, or else it would have been very weird. Dude, 1 bottle eggs is great fun to watch. No, sorry. I was gonna make it a joke and agree with you. I don't even think I could bring myself to do that. I can't imagine. I've never watched someone do 1 bottle eggs, nor done 1 bottle eggs, but I don't think that'd be what I would consider fun. Also, our last foolish hint has been found. Ikana Canyon. I mean, this is a hint. It's whatever, I think. Broke going grave? Did Broke find Captain's Hat? I don't think so. Oh no, so that would be Vidya. And I guess just to check these couple chests since they came all the way for Shiro. Didn't seem like Shiro was anything though. At least I didn't see it. I don't see anything new on the tracker. Nothing. And time to rush Gold Dust. Make your bets now, fire arrows or hook shot. My guess is gonna be hook. Honestly, I guess that'd be really crazy if it was fire arrows though, so. Hero, Blue Rupee it was. Fire arrows would be hot. They get us like a whole one check. Dude, hard piece on the fish. I guess that's another reason Vidya also went to do grave, is to grab a fish. Ooh, and it looks like, okay, you see, this is what this is what we were talking about earlier with this whole PFE versus Cape Hall debate. Oh yeah, and Brode is doing this without magic. Oh, I guess that's right. I guess... No, yeah, Brode can't do Shiro. What was I thinking earlier? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Brode has fallen all the way back down. I guess they have time because of, Vidya's doing Pinnacle Rock right now. I guess the thing that Vidya wants to see out of Pinnacle Rock is... Realistically, you're hoping for, like, a wallet? Or, like, Captain's Hat or Keg to get healing? And hoping it's not on Smithy, too? Doesn't look like they're gonna get either of those things, though, so... Bro is not having fun with this lensless wall climb. And they will be inverting. They have committed. Yeah, Vidya's sticking to his guns on the Pirate's Fortress. Sticking it out. Lensless hot water. Yeah, it's really just lensless hot water is about just kind of like counting your steps up. But I guess like if you don't know it, you don't know it in some sense. And yeah, looks like Brote's just heading out. Geez, looks like Brote's gonna be going west, which, I mean, doing Pirate's Fortress stuff makes a lot more sense than doing Punch Rock by itself. So, I guess it makes a lot of sense here. I mean... It could be not on Smithy 2. If it's not on Smithy 2, though, we're gonna need to either find a wallet, or... We're gonna either need to find a wallet, or a song item for healing, most likely. Because my guess is Elegy is still vanilla, but could be wrong. Could always be wrong on that. Smithy 1 worse than Smithy 2? I mean, I think Wallet in general is just like annoying to get. So, on the basis of that, I agree I'd rather do Smithy 2 than Smithy 1 most of the time. I mean, Wallet just like opens up other possibilities, so yeah. But yeah, we got a Moons tier. I don't remember ever if day 3 chest was big. Once they get Elegy and Hook, it's go mode. They will still need fire arrows. Hook is almost 100% go mode, but our hook shot is most likely in Mountain Village. So we're really looking for... At this point, Brot is looking for magic, which was in Road to Akana Punch Rock. And Vidya is looking for anything that would get them a Mountain Village check. Specifically Gold Dust, which was in Zora Cape Grotto. Looks like Vidya's gonna be going into PFI here. I'm curious if Brot will do the same. There's basically 2 checks in Logic in Pirate's Fortress Interior without the hook shot. But I think, especially with Goron now, we will be able to at least peek the remaining ones to see whether they're big or not. And yeah, looks like both players are going to be going into PFI. Might as well just do PF, why not? Feels like we're going to last locate. I mean, at this point, right, like, Bro probably last locates magic. I mean, there's not much else to even do, I guess. There is just both sides of West. And then for Brot, it's doing Punch Rock. I couldn't tell anything that was going on with that peak. I don't understand. I don't know where to look for that peak, so I didn't see anything. That peak is so bad. Oh yeah! Here we go, guys. Vanilla hookshot, even though it literally... I don't think it can physically happen. And just a small brown chest. Curious what Vidya's double timing for. Second day, second night. Based on our current stuff, I think Garo has to be... Or Gibdo has to be Garo locked, or else we don't know what the Ranch Wath is. Rope got kicked out. I mean, I guess it wasn't really a big deal. I don't think anything was there. Moon's tier turn in. Hopefully, this is gonna make Brot go do Punch Rock, but I guess those are hopes. Room key, okay, that points Brot in the direction. He's gonna go east a little bit. Ah, this was a big gilded chest. Okay. That's why. That's why the double times came through. Gotcha. Blast mask. Nope. Don't need that. Room key. Here's a big chest. Really mainly looking for wallet. And another bomb bag. Nice. Where's Bro going? Bro not want to check room key first? Wants to do punch rock instead? Aw, man, that honestly really sucks for Bro, actually, that they did it in this order, because now they're gonna have to reset to get this gold dust. Yeah, they're both gonna have to reset, unfortunately, I guess. I guess it sucks more for Bro, though. No, I think it sucks for both of them equally. Oh, we do also have our 5th Way of the Hero, which was Great Bay Temple. So I think the only hint we're missing is a random sometimes hint. And yep, Bro instantly resetting after that to do gold dust. Nothing on the like. I'm curious if Vidya will see this, get the owl statue, and then instantly reset as well. I have to imagine that's what's gonna happen here. But also, Bro didn't even check the room key. Which was, I guess, a play, a decision. Yeah, at this point, I'm still thinking the seed's probably going to be Hook on Gold Dust, Fire Arrows in GBT, and then Elegy Vanilla. I think that's what I'm hoping for, at least. I'm hoping the seed is nice. I mean, I always hope for that. You know, if it's not for this Gold Dust, I don't even know what else is, like, actually in play. So, actually, I don't... Hot Spring Water Grotto? I think you're, like, hard-pressed for anything else. I can't think off the top of my head what else there even is. It was kind of a weird waft chain. I think at this point, Brot has pulled ahead. I'm curious how. I don't even actually really understand where the time difference came from. I guess there's still stuff that Vidya has done that Brot hasn't done, which will matter if, like, the seed is really rude. So, like, if it's not this gold dust right here, then, like, I could see Brot going back for Honey Darling and Town Archery, and yeah, you know, they're not going to be going back for Room Key, I'll tell you that much, but... Yeah, Brot just happened to skip all the correct, or at least not all the correct things, but, like, skipping the good stuff. Or just some of the things that is causing this gap. If this seed is as nice as, at least I'm theorizing it is, Vidya will have to pull this off of pure execution. But I believe that there's definitely still a chance for either runner to take it home. Comedy option, Keg in Wath GBT for Elegy in Wath Ranch. I guess Fire Arrows in Inverted Stone Tower. That would be pretty absurd. That was... That would be pretty crazy, yeah. Yeah, it's very true. We do only have a Razor Sword at this point. No FD, only a Razor Sword. We don't really have the best equipment for fighting a boss, and only 4 hearts still, although Vidya does have double defense. Alright, is it the gold dust, or are we on a really rude hunt? Which I think is really mainly just hot spring water grotto, but... Yeah, there's the hook. Alrighty. At this point, we rush in GBT! Hey, it's not GG. It's not GG yet. At this point, the race is Brote's to lose, yes. I honestly, though, like, it could be for a song item for Elegy. And then fire arrows are just somewhere. So until we see fire arrows and Elegy where we expect them to be, I think it's still up for debate whether it is actually that way or not. Like, if fire arrows and Elegy are both in here and on Egos, then it's golden. But, you know, there's definitely still room to be wrong. Fire arrows are not irrelevant. Since, oh wait, never mind. Fire arrows are irrelevant. I keep thinking... bleh. I don't know why I keep thinking we have to do Snowhead Temple. Well, it wouldn't... I guess it would necessarily... I mean, it's not necessarily a Wath Elegy, though. Like, if we found Keg in here, it wouldn't necessarily be Wath Elegy because we found Garo's mask in Ranch, but yes. Yeah, I just kept thinking we had to do, Snowhead Temple. For, like, no reason. So I kept forgetting we don't actually need fire arrows. And it doesn't look like Brote has a stick, I guess? I can't imagine doing this is much faster than just running around with a stick. Listen, we were saying it's Brote's race to lose, you know? It's okay. Vidya gave him some time by checking Hot Spring Water Grotto before doing Gold Dust. I mean, that definitely seems like a weird lineup thing, so... Understandable. Yeah, 4 hearts, no FD, only Razor Sword. We're definitely getting into you should probably preload... Should probably preload a fairy. The other foolish location we had, as I see that it doesn't say all 3 on the bot, is Ikana Canyon was foolish. Although at this point, I don't think it'll really matter. That bug giving some trouble. Dude, half a heart? Not even close, man. Nah, what? All Knight's Mask. Okay. It's gonna be a thing you're gonna have to reset for, but... Nice bomb recoil flip onto the red switch. Yeah, the bow strat doesn't seem that bad. Very true. You're right. Especially with biggest quiver. That's true. We do have all 3 bows. Forgot about that fun fact. All 3 of our bows are super early too. 2 of them were Sphere 0, and then one of them was on Bean Man. Listen, I don't know about anybody else, but I am definitely on team skip wart always, even if GBT is Woth. I will skip wart even if it's Woth. I don't care. Like, maybe if we had Great Fairy Sword here, you don't skip wart if you know how to do the fast strat. But, man, I don't know. Last location wart always? Exactly. Wart's so bad. Because not only is Wart super long, like it also messes up with your Goron Void out. Nah, I will do Wart after Georg still. I will beat GBT and then go back in. And there's the fire arrow bait. Alright, fire arrows are here. I think at this point, you definitely now debate with yourself whether you keep full clearing GBT or not. I think the answer is probably no, and then you probably just go check Elegy? Or check Egos, I should say. Vidya also getting a nice bomb recoil flip to make GBT just that much faster. The routing through GBT, like, GBT is the longest temple, and like, I didn't like it at first, but I think after a while, once I started learning all the cool tricks you could do to save all that, to save all like the minute amount of time, it just feels like such a good temple to play now. It just flows really nicely in my opinion. Like, being able to jump on this water wheel. And yep, Brot is going to be skipping the rest of GBT. Oh, wait. That is a big chest. So, and Brot's having a bit of difficulties. That seemed like a really long hit for the hook shot. I always forget you can walk on top of these propellers whenever they're curved like this. Or fins, blades, probably not really propellers. Hey, a 5th heart. That's pretty cool. Still seeing some nice fire arrowless strats from Brot. But misses the jump at the tap. Casual GBT is dog doo-doo. That's why it's so much better to do it with the cool strats. Look at Brot. Getting that second try. Clean. So at this point, the only thing that would throw a wrench into the eventual plans would be for Elegy to not be vanilla. If Elegy is vanilla, then that's that. But if it's not, man, we're gonna have a very unfun time on our hands looking for this last song item. I guess it is nice that no matter which of these two scenarios, we're gonna be go-moding Stone Tower Temple. But I mean, you don't really want to go randomly search. Excuse me. You don't really want to go randomly searching for this last song item, because then you're gonna have to debate whether you come back here to do Wart. Oh no, Vidya taking a big fall. At least it won't really matter because we have fire arrows. Brot with the nice first phase on Georg. The Bombchu troll is real. That Bombchu can be a menace. Oh. Georg being a troll now, jumping out of the water. Oh wait, never mind, he still got the stun. Nice. Not gonna be able to convert that into the full kill, but getting one step closer. And yep, just taking the easy fast way. Don't gotta wait for the setup. Shoot him down, zap him. You're dead on Brot's side. Dude, is that our other bomb bag? That is another bomb bag. Let's go. Triple bomb bag, triple wall, or triple bomb bag, triple bow if you really want it. Pipe? And we had blast mask? The only explosive we're missing is Keg? Where was the first one? The first one was in Deku Palace. Yeah, first bomb bag was left side Deku Palace. What do we need for go mode? The only thing we need for go mode is Elegy of Emptiness? I think it's Emptiness. So the only thing we're missing is Elegy. It's either on Mirror Shield, and then, you know, this will be a rather simple seed to finish up, or it's on Keg or Captain's Hat, which we don't have yet, in which case it's gonna be a fun hunt. It's gonna be a fun hunt. I think most of us right now are thinking, though, that Elegy is just gonna be vanilla. Yeah, exactly, Kirby fan. If it's not vanilla, then we're gonna be in an egg. Then we're gonna be in a Keg Captain's Casino. Egg? I'm gonna think about it too. Getting a nice arrowless entry, arrowless is one word to say it, I guess. Into Akana Canyon. Very nice. Oh, the Bulba. So rude. Woo! Very close to being hit by that guy. And we don't have storms or anything to get rid of it, I don't think. I mean, I know we don't have storms, but... Bro, just making all the tiny mistakes. All the very small stuff. But it might add up in the end. This is, at this point, this is Brote's game to lose, so... Brote's just hoping to pull it out. It is very close. This is a very close race. I'm gonna say 1:30 is about when Brote entered Egos, so I think there's gonna be either a minute or less than a minute time difference between our two runners here. This is about as interesting as a game one from the grand finals of the Blitz event that you could have imagined, honestly. This is the moment of truth. Rogue having a little bit of trouble getting this Deku kill to work. And needs to shoot the other curtain. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so just about a minute time difference between our two runners. Just about as close as you could hope it gets. Elegy, it is. That is go mode for Brote. About 1:32:50, I'll call it. To see the true time difference between our two runners. All that's left to do for Brote is beat Stone Tower Temple. Vidya's having his own issues with egos here. Sometimes egos can just be so rude. Yeah, about 45 seconds is the difference between our two runners. This is Brote's race to lose with 45 seconds between them. Woo! Any mistake now is gonna inch James closer and closer to bringing it back. The hearts could also be a big thing. This is gonna come down to twin mold execution and Majora execution, since no FD has been found. So we're gonna be doing bow twin mold and razor sword Majora. Whoo! Super exciting. Yeah, Vidya does have double defense, so practically speaking, Vidya has 8 hearts, whereas Brot only has 5. So that could play a big impact, especially on the Majora fight, because Majora can be rather rude in some circumstances, as well as just the masks shooting you. This is probably as close as a Game 1 could have been. Whew. I'm so excited to see how this is gonna end. Overall, Vidya has just had better execution. He has more checks done overall, but Brot was able to strategically skip the checks that ended up not mattering, luckily, for him, and so he's left with this just about 45-second advantage going into Stone Tower Temple. There's a good couple things that Vidya has done that Brot has not. If Vidya had only done the same exact checks as Brot, Vidya would probably be a couple minutes ahead at this point. But that is not the scenario that we are faced with. Brot going for... I actually don't know what's faster. Like, my assumption is that right side is slower than just doing the bomb long jump. Oh, but not when you miss it from Vidya! Oh no! That is not what you want to see right now. Every second is gonna count when it comes down to this final 10-15 minutes of gameplay from both of them. Both of them, though, in the final 6 minutes. So, neither of them are gonna need to wait. It's probably Gibdo. It could be so many things. There's still a lot it could be. So, but it could be Gibdo. Who knows? It's gonna come down to Twin Mold and Majora. The Twin Mold entries started at about 137.30. Brot's gonna need a super clean Twin Mold, and Vidya's gonna need an even better one to catch back up. At least we have fire arrows for this Twin Mold. That's about the one good thing you could say about having fire arrows in the Goat Seed. Oh no! Alright, yep, just about 40 seconds difference between the two of them. But Brot ain't having any luck on this Twin Mold fight. The arrows just are not connecting. He's got a couple good shots in, but missed his fair share. This is looking dicier and dicier for Brot. I can't lie. Vidya's having a nice Twin Mold too. So far, at least with these first couple shots. And Brot's about to run out of magic! Running out of magic is... At least we have the biggest quiver here. At least we have the big quiver, but Brot has ran out of magic, and that's one Twin Wolf dead for Vidya. Oh, Vidya's pulling ahead. That's one Twin Wolf down for Brot. Oh my god. This is too close, man. This is too close. The Twin Mold's dead for Vidya. Twin Mold's done. Vidya's officially ahead of Brot. He's pulled it back. Vidya needs to finish off Twin Mold soon. I don't know how many more shots this Twin Mold needs, though. Twin Mold picked up just about at the 140 mark to see how close these runners are. Oh, and getting hit by the Twin Mold for a second time from Brot. Oh no. Brot is gonna be a couple minutes back at this point. Or at least one. At least a full minute back. The advantage has... And there's the second Twin Mold dead for Brot. It's never GG's yet. Not yet, Skinny. Not yet. Razor Sword Majora is no easy feat. Still a lot of mistakes left to be made, but this is Vidya's race to lose. Just about a 45-second advantage for Vidya. The gap has completely swapped back over to Vidya. From entering Twin Mold 40 seconds down to exiting about 40 seconds up. Anything could happen on Majora. Whew. Neither player's getting the fairy, because there's no time. Both players probably frantically checking the race room. I have to imagine at least once to see has the other player finished yet. Brot keeping it safe, getting the heart, getting the refill. Brot going in with about 5 hearts. Vidya going in with the equivalent of, I think, 7 with the double defense. I don't think he's at full health. That's why I say 7. Actually, it might be more like 5 himself, actually. I think he's on 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 hearts. So they're actually both going in with the approximate value of 5 hearts. Anything could happen, man. Anything could happen. This is definitely the most exciting way a Game 1 of the Grand Finals of the Blitz tournament could have ended. Oh my god. So far, Vidya's keeping it absolutely crisp with this execution. 4 Zorafins, 4 Light Arrows, straight into Majora Phase 1 to wrap Phase 1 up. 2 more to go for Vidya to take this Game 1 home. A bit sloppy. At this point, maybe you almost want to do the Goron Pound strategy just to permanently stunlock him. These Majora's Masks, though, just not being nice. Down to about 3 hearts on Vidya's end. And yep, he is doing the Goron Ground Pound stunlock now. Just to finish up the phase. That is Phase 2 done for Vidya. And Brot has decided to go with Razor Sword Jump Slashes, wrapping up Phase 1 for himself. It all comes down to Majora's Wrath. This is too much. This is too much. I can't. This is too insanely intense. Doing the Razor Sword Stunlock, but Majora jumps away. He doesn't finish it. Oh, and Bro's letting it go too. Oh no! This is looking really good for Vidya. As long as he doesn't get sniped by Mask, and that's it! Vidya takes game 1. Oh man! GG's to Vidya. 1:44.07 final time. Oh boy! As Bro enters phase 3. Wow, man. Vidya really showing up at the end there. Wow, such an amazing race. Oh my gosh. GG's to Vidya. Seriously, what a race for game 1 of the grand finals. Bro will have to reverse sweep if he wants to take home the title. And GG's to Bro. 1:45.01. Less than a minute between these two runners. Whew.
Bruh. Yo.
That was insane. That was a crazy race from both of you. Oh my gosh.
Before we say anything, I just want to give a gigantic thank you to Ricky and Tony for doing this on such short notice, and Warren Traveler as well for tracking. Brot and I have not the most ideal schedule overlap, so we had to schedule this game pretty quick. So I really appreciate people putting up with that and scheduling this on such short notice. So thank you for putting a restream together. Appreciate that a whole bunch.
Yeah,
obviously commentating. Yeah. Commentating alone is not easy, so I appreciate you stepping up and, giving it your best. So thank you.
I couldn't be missing the grand finals of the Blitz. Gotta be here for that.
It's
gotta make sure everyone can watch what just happened. Oh man.
I don't get how people like Sponge and Exodus can be in grand finals of every tournament and not just explode from stress, man. I don't get it. But yeah, when I figured out that the hook shot was behind that gold dust, at that point I was resigned to be all right, when's game 2? I was ready to just concede it at that point, because that was straight up last location of a hook shot for me and nothing else. And I'm I had laser focused on the lens and the mountain village, and I'm yeah, okay, we gotta find healing for Darmani. So I'm all right, we have at least one song item left. And then as soon as I got that gold dust, I was oh no, wait a minute, this could just be go mode right now. And of course it was. Of course I had a little voice telling me, hey, you should do cape before PF. And then I'm well, hookshot's probably close to go mode, so there's no point in putting off PF. So I did that. I opted that. So I really wish I went cape earlier, but what can you do?
It's always the struggle between, do I go cape first or do I go Pirates Fortress first?
Yeah.
Every time you go west, I swear.
It's I feel like I say this every time. I'm a big west hater. And I feel the more I can put it off, the better, just because there's just so many different required items to full clear it. And it feels like if you can just wait until you have all the required items, then you're just golden. So, I don't know. Kind of weird that way, but in the end, I guess the seed was short enough that getting hookshot so late didn't end up, punishing me too hard.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if you guys knew how close it was at the end there, but going into Twin Mold, Brot had about a 40-second lead, and then coming out of Twin Mold, Vidya took the 40-second lead.
Yeah, I turned on the restream, and after I was done, I turned on restream. I'm wait, Brot's ahead of me. What happened? What the heck? What's going on? Yeah,
How
unfortunately.
Are you feeling, Brot? How are you feeling coming off of that game?
Yeah, I'm feeling not that bad. Losing by 1 minute is not that bad. Win is every time better, but it's okay. It was a head-on-head race. I'm just rewatching the restream at the moment. Holy shit. I was in Woodfall Temple, James was in Woodfall Temple. I entered PF, James was already in PF, and stuff like that. Holy shit. What a neck and neck race. Holy shit.
It's why we opted for best of 3 for this bracket stage, because like at this point, especially with Blitz, like one game is not the deciding factor. And if it was, then I would be out round 1, because I lost my first game to Sam and I lost my first game to Will. So, you know, it's never a done deal even after one game. So we'll see what happens.
I'm only hoping for as exciting of a game 2 and a game 3 than that was. I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard to get closer than under a minute.
Yeah.
Very hard to get closer than that.
I remember there was one weekly. This was like when Spec was brand new, like probably racing less than a month. It was a big weekly, like right before one of the seasons, and I grabbed the heart container or the heart piece on South Clocktown to heal up before Majora, and because of that 2 seconds I did grabbing that heart piece made Spec win the weekly instead of me. He won by 2 seconds. And at that point, I'm just like, damn, who is this guy? Like, what the heck? And now he's, you know, obviously one of the top racers in the community. So it just goes to show you that, like, when you have 2 really competent racers, like, things can get really, really close, especially with fast seeds like this. Like, close seeds happen all the time, and they're very exciting, but they're stressful as fuck for the people actually playing them. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know whenever I'm playing in a super close seed, I'm at least looking at the timer being like, how is my opponent not finished yet? Like, how close is this really gonna be, man? Like,
I'm very much an avid don't look at race time until you're done kind of player. I don't need that additional stress, but like I think Bro can probably attest to this too. Like after you play for a while, you can kind of get a sense based on how the seed plays out if you're going to do well or not. Like you can kind of tell. It's like, I probably lost this race even like 10-15 minutes before you're actually done. You just kind of get a feel for that, and this was definitely like that hook shot, man.
Yeah, it's like if you got your go mode item just right on the way and you did like stuff around your way, it's like, okay, fuck, probably I gonna lose this because of my full route.
Yeah.
It's like the same in this seed. I tried Magicless climbing the mountain village to Darmani.
Yep.
And failed it like 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah. That's a gamble for sure.
Yeah. So we got Lanceway of the hero, and I was like, okay, I got just right in time the gold dust. I could put it in. Yeah. Bad decision to try it, but
I mean, it's definitely just one of those like obscure tricks where it's like, this will come up like 1 in 100 races, and it's like, do I learn this really weird tech so that I can do it maybe for the chance that it wins me a race? Or...
Yeah, you see, the thing about that is there's like probably 50 of those, and they're all gonna come up at some point, so like you might as well at least give it a go, especially in grand finals of a tournament. So, you know, it's
exactly.
It's one of those things that, you know, kind of accentuates what makes a good racer, I think. So the fact that you went for it, you got some balls of steel, man. Kind of wish that played out, but
yeah, I didn't got the starting point right, so I have write it down how to move there on my sheet. So, but I didn't got the fucking starting point right. But it's okay. In that case, I just would skip the magic for a bit, I guess.
Yeah. I just laser focused on it being Darmani, so I was like, wasn't too worried when I found the gold dust, and then immediately I'm like, wait, that's probably just it. So, yeah, I think I wasted a lot more time than I probably could have, but I guess I can't complain.
I mean, I think the only thing you really ended up doing was like, you did Zora Hall,
yeah,
and then the only other thing extra that you really added was Hot Spring Water Grotto.
I didn't want to risk it. It could have still been Hot Spring Water Grotto.
Yeah.
And then it could have been like Captain's Hat to give you healing, so you do Darmani. And I was like, bro, it could have been. Imagine if it was like logical double climb. That would have been hype. No, it was just again just coverage.
Gamble on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I think overall that was a really exciting race to watch. I'm excited for the other two games. I hope they're as close.
Yeah, so game 2 is going to be tomorrow, same starting time as today. And if we need a game 3, I think it's likely going to be on Sunday. I think that is the last possible day that Brot and I both have free before first Brot goes on vacation next Monday. And then at literally the day he gets back, I leave for SGDQ. So it's, we got to get this done now, unless we want this to go into June. Yeah.
Super excited. I'll probably be here tomorrow then.
Yeah,
Let's
sounds
go.
good. Appreciate
And I
it.
hope to see everyone else here too for a super exciting game 3 of the grand finals of Blitz. Whew.
All right, I think we can wrap up. What time tomorrow? Same starting time, 3 p.m. US Eastern, 9 p.m. Central European time. Okay. All right, Ricky.
All right. I want to thank our runners, Vidya James and BrotinerDose. Thank you to our commentator, Tony Big Blind. Did a fantastic job doing that solo. Thank you so much. And thank you to our trackers, Special K620 and Warren Traveler. Their links are in the chat. Please give everyone a follow. Coming up on ZSR, that's going to do it for us tonight. As mentioned already, tomorrow is game 2 between these two runners at 3 p.m. Eastern on this channel. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, we have the Legend of Zelda Any Percent Noah Plus A Tournament Championship Finals between Green Mario and JSR. And that's going to do it for us here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful time and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!
Have a good one. Bye bye.
See ya.